The increase in money is incredibly important. You know, taking a service from £115 billion a year to £148 billion a year is a massive increase in taxpayers' money. And it's incumbent on all of us to make sure that money is spent as if it's our own, spent incredibly wisely. I think that the NHS is one of the most efficient ways of providing healthcare in the world, and I wouldn't have it any other way. It is true that money's been tight. There hasn't been money taken out. The money has increased in real terms every year in the last decade. But the reason that the service is tight is that demand has gone ahead of that. So you read out some figures that I didn't recognise. The money has gone up each year. The problem is demand's gone up even faster, right? So we have record numbers of staff in the NHS at the moment. And the truth is, even for the number of pounds that are put in, the amount that is delivered is significantly higher than it was even 5 years ago. So I think we need to be very proud of what the NHS has done to deliver better on tight budgets. You know, and although we're missing A&E targets across the country, if you look at the number of people treated, it's massively up. It's just that demand has gone even faster, hence the need, driven through the long-term plan, to get ahead of that demand and try to reduce that pressure. You mentioned some other things. The point about suicide and mental health is very well received. Within the 2.3 billion increase in mental health funding is the record funding, but within that, the fastest increase goes to children's mental health. But in a way, what the point that you made shows is that there's a reason that we've done this in government with taxpayers' money, and that's because of the value that people have on these services and the services that you all provide. And it comes back to the very first point I made to your colleague reporter, which is that it is the work that you do is valued right across society and incredibly important. You also mentioned the point about the question on real-term funding levels. We promised the £20.5 billion and a certain cash profile. Actually, we increased the amount of cash that's going in since that promise in June by £1 billion. But that was because some of the inflation pressures went up in between. So that's what happened there. But it was an increase, not a reduction, from June by £1 billion. So, but the key is that the commitment, £20.5 billion extra for the NHS, is now in the Red Book. Treasury has signed it off. The money starts flowing from April, and I want to do everything I can to make that money get to the front line and be as well spent as possible, so that we can all serve the country, which is what each and every one of you do every single day. Thank you very much.
No, thank you very much. We really don't have time because Matt, Amber and Hugh are now going to